Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. You know how much we love to take your suggestions and really get into the nitty-gritty of a topic.
Yeah, we love to roll up our sleeves and dig deep into those sources you send us.
Exactly, and today we're doing just that with a topic that's literally close to all our hearts, the human body.
Okay, I see what you did there.
Well, I couldn't resist. But seriously, folks, get ready to be amazed as we explore the 11 organ systems that work together to keep us alive and kicking.
And we'll be drawing insights from a fascinating episode of the Health Chat podcast featuring some leading medical experts. So let's dive right in.
All right, first up, the circulatory system. I think we've all heard that analogy of the heart as a pump and blood vessels as roads.
Right, like a complex highway system transporting vital cargo throughout the body.
But what blows my mind is the sheer scale of this delivery network. We're talking about trillions of cells all needing oxygen and nutrients to function.
And it's not just about delivering those essential supplies. The circulatory system also plays a critical role in removing waste products from every cell. Think of it like a super efficient waste management system, keeping everything clean and tidy.
And the heart is the engine driving this whole operation. I read that the average adult heart pumps almost 2,000 gallons of blood every single day. That's like filling a small swimming pool.
It's a testament to the incredible power and resilience of this organ.
Yeah.
It works tirelessly day in and day out without us even having to think about it.
Okay, so we've got this incredible delivery and waste removal system, but where does the fuel for all this activity come from? That brings us to the respiratory system, the lungs.
Ah, yes, those amazing inflatable bags that bring in the oxygen we need to survive.
Okay, I know the balloon analogy is a bit basic, but you have to admit there's something kind of magical about how each breath we take fuels this intricate process called cellular respiration.
It really is. Each breath delivers oxygen to those tiny powerhouses in our cells, the mitochondria, where it's used to convert the food we eat into usable energy. It's like each breath is a spark that ignites the fire of life within us.
I love that. It makes you realize just how vital each breath truly is. We take about 20,000 breaths a day. Can you imagine?
And yet we rarely stop to think about it. It's just something our body does automatically without any conscious effort on our part.
It's only when we have trouble breathing, like when we're sick or have a stuffy nose, that we really appreciate the magic of this system.
Absolutely. Speaking of essential processes, let's move on to another system that's vital for survival, the digestive system. This is where we break down the food we eat and extract the nutrients our body needs to thrive.
This one's my favorite because, well, who doesn't love food? It's amazing how our bodies take those complex meals we enjoy and transform them into the building blocks of life.
It's a remarkable feat of engineering. I know we often hear that simple analogy of the digestive system being like a blender and some straws, but it's actually far more complex than that.
It's definitely not just one big tube. We have specialized organs, powerful enzymes, and even trillions of bacteria working together to break down food into its tiniest components.
Right, and those tiny components are then absorbed into the bloodstream and transported to every cell in the body. Talk about teamwork.
And speaking of impressive lengths, did you know that the small intestine, where most nutrient absorption takes place, is about 20 feet long when stretched out? That's longer than a car.
It's incredible. That length provides an enormous surface area for absorbing nutrients. It's a testament to how form follows function in the human body.
Okay, so we've got the circulatory system delivering nutrients, the respiratory system providing oxygen, and the digestive system breaking down food. But what about the control center of this whole operation?
Ah, you're talking about the nervous system, the body's high-speed communication network. This system is mind-bogglingly fast, allowing us to react to our environment in an instant.
It's true. I read that nerve impulses can travel at speeds of over 200 miles per hour. That's faster than a Formula One race car.
It is. It's this incredible speed that allows us to feel sensations, move our muscles, and even think and dream.
Okay, so we have this super fast communication network zipping through our bodies. But what gives us our structure and allows us to move in all these amazing ways?
That's where the skeletal and muscular systems come in. They work together like a dynamic duo. The skeletal system provides the framework and support, while the muscular system provides the power and movement.
It's like a perfectly choreographed dance between structure and movement.
Absolutely. Our skeleton, with its 206 bones, provides the scaffolding for our body, protects our vital organs, and serves as the anchor points for our muscles.
And speaking of muscles, I read that we have over 600 muscles in our bodies responsible for everything from blinking our eyes to running a marathon.
It's amazing, isn't it? Our muscles allow us to express ourselves, interact with the world, and perform incredible feats of strength and agility.
It's true, and it's easy to take all this for granted until something goes wrong. Imagine not being able to move your arm or walk. It really highlights how essential these systems are for our daily lives.
Right. Now let's shift gears and talk about another crucial system that works tirelessly behind the scenes to keep us healthy: the immune system.
The immune system, it's like our internal defense force constantly on guard against a world full of potential invaders.
Exactly. It's a complex network of cells, tissues, and organs that work together to protect us from harmful bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites.
I love the analogy of an army of microscopic soldiers patrolling our bodies, identifying and neutralizing threats.
It's a fitting image.
Yeah.
And just like an army, our immune system has different lines of defense. We have those incredible white blood cells, millions produced every second, each with its unique role in fighting off invaders.
It's like a highly coordinated defense strategy tailored to combat specific threats.
Exactly. And what's truly remarkable is that our immune system has a memory. It can remember past infections and mount a faster, more targeted response the next time it encounters the same threat.
That's how vaccines work, right? They essentially train our immune system to recognize and fight specific viruses before they can make us sick.
Precisely. Vaccines introduce a weakened or inactive form of a virus, triggering an immune response without causing the actual illness. This allows our bodies to build up a memory of the virus, so if we encounter it again, our immune system is ready to fight back effectively.
It's incredible how our bodies can learn and adapt to protect us from harm.
It is. The immune system is a testament to the incredible complexity and resilience of the human body.
So we've got this amazing defense force protecting us from threats, but what about the systems that regulate our internal environment and keep everything running smoothly? That brings us to the endocrine system, the body's hormonal control center.
The endocrine system.
Yeah.
It's often called the body's chemical messenger system because it uses hormones to regulate a wide range of bodily functions.
Hormones, they're like tiny chemical messengers traveling through our bloodstream, carrying instructions to different parts of the body.
Exactly. These hormones influence everything from our growth and development to our metabolism, mood, and sleep cycles. They're involved in virtually every aspect of our lives.
It's mind-blowing how such tiny molecules can have such a profound impact on our bodies and our behavior.
It is. And the endocrine system works in close coordination with the nervous system to maintain that delicate balance within our bodies.
I'm really starting to appreciate how interconnected all these systems are. It's like a symphony orchestra, each section playing its part to create this beautiful, harmonious whole.
It's a beautiful analogy. And it's this intricate interplay between systems that allows us to function at our best. But we've only just begun to explore the wonders of the human body. There's so many more fascinating discoveries waiting for us.
I can't wait to dive deeper. Welcome back to our deep dive into the amazing symphony of the human body. Last time we left off talking about the endocrine system and all those powerful hormones regulating our bodies.
It's incredible how these tiny chemical messengers can have such a big impact on our health and well-being, isn't it?
It really is, and it makes me wonder what other surprising connections we might discover as we explore the rest of these systems.
Oh, there are plenty of fascinating connections waiting to be uncovered. For instance, remember how we talked about the circulatory system with the heart tirelessly pumping blood throughout the body?
Right, like that superhighway delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell.
Exactly. Well, let's talk about something that's closely related to the circulatory system, blood pressure. I'm sure you've heard that term countless times, but have you ever stopped to think about what those numbers actually mean?
Honestly, I've always been a bit fuzzy on the details. I know it's important, but I'm not sure I could explain what a healthy blood pressure is or why it matters so much.
Well, think of it this way. Blood pressure is essentially the force exerted by blood against the walls of our arteries. Imagine water flowing through a hose. The tighter the hose, the higher the pressure. In general, a healthy blood pressure reading is less than 120/80 millimeters of mercury. Those numbers represent systolic pressure, the pressure when your heart beats, over diastolic pressure, the pressure between beats.
So 120/80, got it. But what happens if our blood pressure is consistently higher than that? Is it really that big of a deal?
It can be, unfortunately. High blood pressure, often called the silent killer, puts extra strain on your heart and blood vessels over time. This can increase your risk of serious health issues like heart disease, stroke, and even kidney problems.
Yikes, that's definitely not something to ignore. So what can we do to keep our blood pressure in a healthy range?
Lifestyle choices play a huge role. Things like maintaining a healthy weight, eating a balanced diet low in sodium, getting regular exercise, managing stress, and avoiding smoking all contribute to healthy blood pressure.
Sounds like a good recipe for overall well-being, too.
Absolutely. Taking care of your circulatory system is essential for a long and healthy life.
Okay, so we've got this intricate circulatory system keeping everything flowing. What other surprising connections are you eager to share?
Let's talk about a fascinating link between the digestive system and the immune system. You might be surprised to learn that a huge portion of our immune system is actually located in our gut.
Wait, what? My gut? I thought the immune system was all about white blood cells and antibodies circulating in our blood.
It is. But here's the amazing part. Trillions of bacteria live in our intestines, forming what we call the gut microbiome.
Oh yeah, I've heard about the gut microbiome. It's like a whole ecosystem living inside us.
Exactly. And this microbiome plays a crucial role in supporting our immune defenses. These tiny microbes help train our immune system to differentiate between harmless substances and harmful pathogens. They even produce substances that directly help fight off infections.
So it's like having a well-trained security team in our gut constantly on the lookout for potential troublemakers.
That's a great way to put it. And the healthier your gut microbiome is, the stronger your immune defenses will be.
So eating a diverse diet rich in fiber, fermented foods, and probiotics can actually boost our immunity.
Absolutely. It's all about nourishing those beneficial bacteria in our gut.
Okay, this whole concept of interconnectedness is blowing my mind. What other mind-blowing connections are we missing?
Let's talk about the interplay between the nervous system and the endocrine system. Remember, the nervous system is like our body's high-speed internet connection, transmitting signals throughout the body.
Right. And the endocrine system is all about those chemical messengers, the hormones that regulate so many bodily functions.
Precisely. And while they might seem like separate systems, they actually work together in incredibly fascinating ways. For example, think about how you feel when you encounter a stressful situation.
My heart starts racing, my palms get sweaty, I feel a surge of energy. It's that classic fight or flight response, right?
Exactly. And that response is a perfect example of the nervous and endocrine systems working in tandem. When you perceive a threat, your nervous system sends signals to your adrenal glands, triggering the release of hormones like adrenaline and cortisol.
Oh, wow. So those hormones are what cause those physical reactions, I feel.
They are. Adrenaline increases your heart rate and blood pressure, preparing your body for action, while cortisol helps mobilize energy stores and suppresses non-essential functions. This coordinated response allows you to react quickly to perceived threats.
It's amazing how our bodies can shift gears so quickly to deal with challenges. But it also makes me realize that being stressed all the time can't be good for us.
It's true. If we're constantly in that fight or flight mode, those stress hormones can have negative impacts on our cardiovascular health, immune function, and even our mental well-being. Finding healthy ways to manage stress is crucial for maintaining overall health.
Absolutely. So we've explored the interconnectedness of the circulatory, digestive, immune, nervous, and endocrine systems. What a fascinating web of interactions.
It is, isn't it? And it highlights just how beautifully orchestrated our bodies truly are. But there's still one crucial system we haven't explored in detail.
You're talking about the lymphatic system, right? That network of vessels and nodes that helps filter out toxins and transport immune cells.
Exactly. The lymphatic system is often overshadowed, but it plays a vital role in maintaining fluid balance throughout the body. As blood circulates, some fluid leaks out of the capillaries and into the surrounding tissues. The lymphatic system collects this excess fluid and returns it to the bloodstream, preventing swelling and keeping everything flowing smoothly.
So it's like a drainage system for our tissues.
Precisely. And as this lymphatic fluid travels through lymph nodes, it's filtered for any harmful substances, giving the immune system a chance to identify and neutralize potential threats. It's a brilliant system of multitasking.
It really is. Okay, so we've covered some amazing connections between systems, but there's still one system we haven't explored in detail, the 11th one on our list.
You're talking about the integumentary system, right? The one we often take for granted. But it's actually our largest organ and plays a vital role in protecting us from the outside world.
The superhero shield. Tell me more. What makes this system so fascinating?
Well, we often think of our skin as just a protective barrier, but it's so much more than that. It helps regulate our body temperature, allowing us to sweat when we're hot and shiver when we're cold. It's incredibly sensitive, allowing us to experience a wide range of sensations, from a gentle touch to a painful prick. And it's constantly renewing itself, shedding old cells and generating new ones.
And did you know that our skin actually plays a role in producing vitamin D when exposed to sunlight?
It does. Vitamin D is crucial for calcium absorption, bone health, and even plays a role in immune function and cell growth. Getting a bit of sunshine each day could benefit your overall health in surprising ways.
Wow, I'm learning so much about this often overlooked system. It's incredible how something as seemingly simple as our skin can have such a profound impact on our overall health.
It is. And it reinforces the idea that even the seemingly simple parts of our body are far more complex and fascinating than we might realize.
Okay, we've covered all 11 systems, from the heart-pumping circulatory system to the superhero shield integumentary system. What a journey. What are some key takeaways you hope our listeners will remember from this deep dive? Wow, it's really amazing to think about all these complex systems working together inside us. It makes you realize just how incredible the human body truly is.
Absolutely. And as we wrap up this deep dive, I think it's important to shift our focus from individual systems to the bigger picture. We need to consider this concept of homeostasis.
Homeostasis. Okay, that sounds a bit like a science fiction term.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's actually a fundamental biological principle. It describes our body's incredible ability to maintain a stable internal environment, despite all those constant changes happening in the world around us.
Oh, okay. I think I'm starting to grasp the concept. It's like our body's way of staying balanced even when things around us are fluctuating.
Exactly. Think about it. Your body temperature stays relatively constant no matter what the weather's doing outside. Right. Scorching summer day, freezing winter night, pretty much stays the same.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty amazing when you think about it.
And your blood sugar levels remain within a narrow range even after you eat a sugary treat.
So our body is constantly working to keep everything in check.
It is. And it's all thanks to those 11 systems we've been exploring. They work together in a complex web of feedback loops, constantly monitoring and adjusting to keep everything in balance.
Feedback loops. Can you break that down a bit further for me? What exactly does that mean?
Sure. Imagine a thermostat in your house. It senses the temperature, and then it turns the heating or cooling system on or off as needed to maintain a comfortable temperature. Your body has similar feedback loops, but for things like temperature, blood pressure, blood sugar, and countless other variables.
So if something gets out of whack, our body kicks into gear to bring it back into balance.
Precisely. If your body temperature starts to rise, your nervous system picks up on that change and then triggers sweating to cool you down. And let's say your blood sugar levels drop too low, well, your endocrine system steps in and releases hormones that signal your liver to release stored glucose. That brings your blood sugar back up to a healthy level.
Wow. So our body really does have this incredible internal control system constantly making adjustments to keep everything running smoothly.
It does. It's a remarkable feat of engineering, and it highlights just how intelligent and self-regulating our bodies truly are.
It makes you realize that taking care of our overall health is essentially about supporting our body's ability to maintain this delicate balance, this homeostasis.
Absolutely. By making healthy choices. Like eating a balanced diet, getting enough sleep, managing stress, and getting some exercise. We're giving our bodies the tools they need to keep all those systems functioning at their best.
It's a powerful reminder that we have more control over our health than we often realize.
Couldn't agree more. As we conclude our incredible deep dive into the human body, I hope you'll walk away with a renewed appreciation for the complexity and resilience of this amazing machine we call home.
I know I have. It's been an incredible journey. And for all of you listening out there, remember to take a moment to marvel at your own body. It's truly a miraculous symphony of interconnected systems working tirelessly to keep us alive and thriving. Treat your body with respect, nourish it with healthy choices, and never stop learning about its amazing capabilities.
Well said. And remember, folks, this deep dive is just the beginning of your exploration. Keep that curiosity alive. Delve deeper into the topics that intrigue you, and never stop marveling at the wonders of the human body.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible adventure. Until next time, stay curious, keep exploring, and take good care of those amazing bodies of yours.